How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are back with some more Orbit Culture. I'm flying through these guys' songs because I'm on a bit of an Orbit Culture kick right now, and I just want more. So I thought I'd dive into more of their EP Shaman, as some of you suggested. I already did Carvings, and I already did A Sailor's Tale. Both absolutely kicked my ass, which I loved. I loved those songs. So I thought I'd just, finish up with their EP Shaman, starting with Mast of the World. And then we have Flight of the Fireflies, right? That's on this. Either way, this is Master of the World. Drop a like if you enjoy this reaction. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let's go. No music video for this one either. Oh. That reminds me of the riff from Sound of the Bell. Come on. Kick my ass. Oh. Like taking a page out of my Sugar's book. Very much Bleed vibes from this song. Blast beats! Blast beats! Oh. What, is the Undertaker coming out? Yeah. Oh, I love that. How do you play that fast? How the fuck do you play that fast? Oh my God. Oh, we're not done. Wow. There's a lot to unpack in this song. That pipe organ sound. Reminds me of that scene from Pirates of the Caribbean where Davy Jones is playing the organ with his fucking tentacles. That was a killer scene. Come on now. Oh, fuck. That was awesome. That kicked my ass. I love that sort of almost galloping beat at the end there with the bass drum. Dude, these guys are fucking amazing, man. That was awesome. This is the type of music I love. This type of music always resonates with me because I just it's so good. It is so good. Mast of the World. Now, it's keeping in with the theme of like a sailor's tale. Sailor's tale told the epic of a ship crew that came across a sea monster. I thought it was the white whale, like Moby Dick from Captain Ishmael's point of view. But the 8-armed and vicious line in that song made me think it was the Kraken. It's a ship crew that came across the legendary Kraken, right? This song, keeping in with the same theme, but they're using more of a metaphor. Mast of the world. Mast, of course, mast can mean two things. Mast is either the big tall structure in the middle of a ship, right? The big wooden pillar onto which the sails are attached. And the mast is like one of the strongest points because it's the ship's center of gravity, and it opens the sails and holds the sails while the wind blows the ship forward, right? That's what a mast is. But a mast is also a tall structure, and I'll tell you why I think this, because there's a line here that appears multiple times. The mast of the world, spreading the speech of hate, compose it, thunder feeds their hunger. Mast of the world, controlling all debates. These words and numbers they work hard for. I'm afraid it accelerates, we swim in the sea of madness. So that line is pushing the metaphor that it's a ship swimming in the sea of madness. But mast of the world, spreading the speech of hate. A mast is also a tall pillar onto which you attach a radio tower or a radio speaker or a radio head, right? And you broadcast, because there's also a line here. Spreading the speech of hate, yeah, that one. But also, you broadcast your world thinking that we'll not see what's going on behind those closed doors. This vicious army you thought you could lightly deceive with madness, now we're here to stay. So, this is, it's about the spreading of like propaganda, war propaganda, or, hate speech or whatever, but like the Nazis did in Germany, right, in World War II. Broadcasting basically your entire character to the world, right? And we are just trying to stay afloat as a species, as society. We are just trying to stay afloat. We're holding on to the mast of our ship, swimming through the storm, hope we don't come across any fucking krakens. But on land, the mast of the world is being used to spread hate speech, is being used. Like the mast could be metaphorically mean anything, like social media. It is the mast of the world where all forms of communication run through, right? Like a mast of a radio tower. So I feel like they're touching upon that kind of ideology in this. But it's also like covering like the spread of propaganda during wartime, specifically wartime. Now that's what I'm taking from the song. I don't know if that's what the song's actually about, if they had a different idea when writing the song. You guys let me know in the comments. But that's what I'm taking from this song, right? That's kind of what I'm hearing. But that riffage, that was like, I mean, I've said this before also, like, this guy. Wait, what's the singer's name? I've listened to like 4 or 5 songs now. I still don't know their names. Nicholas? Was the singer's name Nicholas? Vocalist guitarist Nicholas Carlson. Yeah. So Nicholas. He sounds like a young James Hetfield. Like it's the melding of my favorite bands I listened to growing up. That's why I love this band so much. They remind me so much of the bands I listened to growing up. Meshuggah, Gojira, Metallica. Like, they are vastly different genres of music. Well, Gojira and Meshuggah are kind of similar. Metallica are their own thing, yes, and I grew up listening to a lot of Metallica. They are the reason I got into heavy metal in the first place. But bands like Gojira and Meshuggah, when I wanted something a little heavier, a little more to the punch, I listened to bands like Gojira and Meshuggah and Lamb of God. And a lot of Orbit Culture's riffage, their songwriting, their song structure reminds me so much of bands like Gojira and Lamb of God. But this one in particular, the riff in this song is like straight up, like almost like Bleed. Almost. It's not exact because that would be plagiarism, but it's almost. It gives that vibe, which I love. I'm not trying to say they're copying Meshuggah. No, not at all. Maybe Meshuggah inspired them and they just used that inspiration, right? It was amazing. It was an epic song. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. But that's going to do it for me. My next reaction to them is probably going to be Flight of Fight. What the flight fuck am I saying? Fight of the Fireflies? Whoa, I can't talk. Flight of the Fly of... I'm going to see you in the next one. Y'all take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.